Trippie Redd has been in the news more and more as of late, and it's not really in a good sense. Fans have been begging the question of whether or not he has fallen off. His recent project, A Love Letter to You 5, only amounting to 38K first week, people are starting to throw around the falling off narrative. Me personally, I don't believe first week sales determine whether or not someone is falling off, but the mass media has all come to an agreement with that, so I don't know. It has also come to light that his Take Me Away tour featuring Lucky and other notable artists got cancelled, and people are using that as ammo to continue to ride the Trippie Redd hate train. Everybody is speculating that because of his low album sale, that he had no choice but to cancel the tour because nobody was buying tickets. I believe that he tried to get these big venues, and not to hate on Trippie, but I don't believe he is big enough to sell out those types of stadiums, let alone the fact that his album was not really up to par with most people's standards. I personally like the album very much. I had to listen to it a couple more times for it to grow on me, but even after some time, people still didn't really enjoy this project. I feel like nowadays, people just want rappers to stay the same and not really evolve musically. Like for Yachty, when he dropped Let's Start Here and even Michigan Boy Boat, fans are not liking it and demanded him going back to his 2016-2018 roots. But both of those albums are aging very well, and Trippie Redd can't really say the same with his latest projects. With his other project that he dropped this year, Mansion Music, which was more of a upbeat trap type of project, very different from A Love Letter to You 5. Most people thought of it as like a very mid or not really good, up to par trap album that most people were expecting from somebody like Trippie Redd. Some very notable features like Travis, Future, and Lil Baby, and amounted to 59K first week, and people still call it a flop or very mid. It just seems like Trippie Redd cannot win this year. And everybody knows that A Love Letter to You is the staple of Trippie Redd, and you would expect that his albums regarding to that would be high. But I guess it was something wrong with like the marketing, because there was no really much promo going about it except him going on Instagram talking about he cheated on his girl or something like that. But not much promo was really built up or hyped up for the album, so I don't think most people really cared or even knew that there was an album until like a couple weeks later. And I don't want to be the type of person saying like, oh, Trippie Redd's not gonna be able to recover, he's not gonna be able to bounce back. I actually believe that with the very good album or project that he releases next, he can bounce back off the loss that he did and acquire for it with A Love Letter to You 5. I really think that he can make a hit. He's a hit type of artist, and if he just gets that one song again, like what he had with Mr. Rage, like if he just gets a good song, people are gonna build hype around him again. People are gonna start loving his music. People are gonna start going back to him, listen to him again. So I don't think it's really the end for Trippie Redd. I don't think he's really gonna fall off, but I believe that he can be able to make another really good song or a really good album. But the feature part of Trippie Redd isn't really like a problem, because he can still have like a Lil Durk, a Lil Baby, Playboi Carti, Lil Uzi Vert. He can still have these stepping stones to make a good album. I'm not trying to say having features equals a good album, but he has those avenues, those pathways to go to, and he never really lost them. So he has the opportunity to build off of that and all those people that he knows to be able to make a good album or even like a good single to build hype to an album that he wants to put out. Like I said, I don't think Trippie Redd is gonna fall off, but the window is slowly closing on him, and he needs to make this next album or this next single like a banger or something that everybody's gonna like or build hype around, because he's really losing the momentum he used to have. And it kind of sucked for him to just fall off and like nobody really remembers him for what he made. But yeah. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think Trippie Redd has the opportunity to make a hit, to become popular again, or do you think he's just falling off for good? I really want to know your guys' opinions, so please just drop them below. It's your boy Kane, and I'll catch you in the next one.